You're listening to the LouddMouth Radio Network. What up, everybody? This is Sonny, your LouddMouth of Comedy. I got something to share with you guys. You listening? Check it out. Sonny's LouddMouth Comedy Presents is coming to, what? Shooters Bar and Grill of Temecula. We're doing comedy and karaoke every third Wednesday live comedy event, right? We're doing open mic, feature comics, and we're topping it off with karaoke. Now, this is the best part. I need you to get your tickets. We're doing advance tickets and table reservations. We're not doing anything at the door, which means you need to get your tickets. And you need to go to where? LouddMouthComedy.com. That's LOUDDMOUTH, LouddMouthComedy.com, all together. Get your tickets. Tell the homies. You can get you some reservations for tables, seating. Also, listen, if you are a comic or maybe you do spoken word or you might sing or something like that, you want to take part in the open mic, I need you to go to LouddMouthComedy.com and get your opportunity to get registered and signed up for the open mic. It's limited spaces. Don't let me tell you I didn't tell you ahead of advance now. You got to do this in advance, right? And you need to be registered well in advance, okay? So you need to go to LouddMouthComedy.com. Uncontrollable laughter, great food, drinks, and a comfortable atmosphere. I can't wait to see you. Welcome to LouddMouth Radio Network. My name is Sonny. As a former professional athlete turned entrepreneur realtor and the producer of LouddMouth Radio Network, I look forward to bringing content to you that empowers, inspires, and entertains you. Tune in each week as we have unscripted and unfiltered talks from entrepreneurship, real estate, politics, entertainment, comedy, LGBTQ topics, day-to-day life, and everything in between. All shows available on demand 24/7 on your favorite podcast platforms. San Jacinto, Temecula Valley areas, and throughout the Inland Empire. Are you looking to become a homeowner in 2024? Register today for the New Home and the New Year seminar hosted by Soul by Sonny. Let's get you from rental to homeowner in the new year. Get the latest insight of down payment assistance programs, whether you purchased a home before or purchasing for the first time. We want to make sure you're provided with the necessary information needed for you to buy your new home in 2024. Look forward to seeing you there.
Hi, I'm Hector Calvillo of J&H Automotive, located at 611 West Florida Avenue in Hemet, California. We are a full-service automotive repair shop where you can always expect to receive the highest quality repairs, fairest pricing, best customer service in the industry. My brother George and I grew up watching our dad work on classic cars as a backyard mechanic. His hard work ethic and dedication led us to opening up J&H Automotive in 2009. We started out with a 500 square foot repair shop, and we have consistently grown over the past 15 years to our new 10,000 square foot repair facility in the heart of Hemet. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 951-766-5999 to set an appointment for all your automotive service needs.
Hello, my name is Takasha Smith. I'm the owner of Takasha's Kitchen, based out of Menifee in the Southern California area. As a chef and caterer, I provide private cooking classes, couples dinners, and private parties. As a female pitmaster, I am able to create a personalized experience for your family reunion gatherings. I create menus based on my clients' needs to have a more personal vibe. You can find Takasha's Kitchen on all social media networks such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and my YouTube channel at Takasha's Kitchen. And that's spelled TACASHAS Kitchen, KITCHEN.
You're listening to the LouddMouth Radio Network. All right, yeah, so we are, okay. All right, to all my LouddMouth Radio listeners, we are live recording right now in the studio. And this is another For the Love of Comedy podcast series. And I have a gentleman here to my right I'm going to introduce you guys to very quickly so that we can get right into it. Mr. Thomas Mays.
What's up? How y'all doing?
What's going on, man?
Appreciate you for welcoming me here, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Hey, you know what's going down.
Absolutely.
I brought San Diego in the building. We in Temecula, dog. This is history already happening.
Absolutely.
I pulled him out the muck, y'all. He came further than Escondido. This is a miracle.
I'm tired as hell too.
In the middle of the week, right? I want to thank you for coming in, and as you can see, these microphones pick up everything. So don't repeat what I just did and slam this can on the table, because you can hear all of it in the mic, right?
No problem.
And so to all of our people who are viewing us and tuning in, I know you're live on Instagram. I forgot to tell you to tag me on IG while you were on there. LouddMouth, them 2 D's pulls me into the equation, and I got you pulled in on mine over here. So we're live and popping, and you know what, y'all? It's hot. It's really, really hot today. It's 104, 105 degrees. So I'm going to tell you, I'm hating because where Thomas came from, it was probably 85.
No, it was about 90.
It was about 90? San Diego is usually a little bit cooler, about 10 to 15 degrees difference.
Yeah.
So you're about right, because it's 104 up here.
Yeah.
So it's probably 95 down there.
Yeah,
it's still too hot. The earth is mad, right?
Yeah.
Man, welcome to the studio, dog.
Appreciate you. I'm glad
I
to
hope
be
everybody
here.
can see us pretty clearly. I'm super excited about having you here. We talked about this coming and happening. It's been a few months, but now you're here.
Absolutely. Just been working. It's been
everybody, man. This is what's up.
Absolutely. We've both been working.
Grinding.
It's one of those cool things to be busy.
Yes, it is.
Especially in comedy.
Productively busy.
Yes, productive, busy, and you actually see stuff working.
Yes.
Because when you start out in this game, it's just a bunch of no's, a bunch of get ready, you're not ready.
Or one of these.
Yep.
Just to look away. Someone don't even say nothing, right?
Won't even answer you, just to act like you don't even exist. You be like, hey, man, you should put me on the... Nah, you good, bro.
Okay. But like, did he just act like he ain't seen me?
You be like, bro, I'm talking to you right now. But
right here.
Now it's fun because, like, you'll see somebody trying to ignore you. You just stay calm, go on stage and rock it. Now they want to talk to you.
Then they be like, yo.
Yeah. What's your name?
Up? Like, what's up?
Keep that same energy, man. I'm cool. I'm not mad. Just keep that same energy. It's cool.
I was the same person when you walked past me about 45 minutes ago. Exactly. Remember that? Remember that moment?
I didn't get no different. Ain't no...
I cleaned my glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
As thick as my lenses are, I saw your future. I saw you was gonna play that game, so it's all good.
You didn't know you was on a hamster wheel still, did you? Okay, Thomas. You know what's up, man? I want to give the opportunity to introduce to the audience who is Thomas Mays, because there is more than one.
Absolutely,
there's more than one. So make sure you guys following this dude. Make sure you follow the younger one of the 2 versions that you might come across.
Absolutely.
But I want to give you an opportunity to tell us a little bit about where you're from. And, we're going to make our way into how you got into comedy. So I want to start out with first, just let us know where you're from.
All right. Well, I was born in Jacksonville. Then
Florida?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Duval County. Bro, give me some.
Yeah, buddy.
Give me some. I lived in Jayville.
Yep. I got families from Rains and Ribault.
Less. That's where all my folks went to school at. That's one or the other.
Yeah, one of the two.
That's crazy. Did you go to high school down there?
No, I actually ended up going to high school in Houston in North Carolina.
I did not know you was from Jayville. See how this is wonderful.
Absolutely.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long did you live in Jacksonville?
I lived in Jacksonville on and off the first 6 years of my life.
Okay, so you were still young when you left.
Yeah.
Okay.
We left, and then.
So what's really home for you? Is it Texas or is it Carolina?
I would say Houston. Houston's gonna be more so home. I spent most of my time there. Absolutely. Most of my attitude, all that come from Houston.
Okay.
But I can say, because I lived in Alabama, I lived in North Carolina. Mm-hmm. I lived throughout the whole South, so
I was gonna say I knew that Southern aspect was there.
Yeah. It's just one thing I learned growing up, just everywhere I went, just be kind to people.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's something people don't really understand.
People have forgotten about that.
Oh yeah, and I laugh.
Society, when we have become some abnormalities in this time period in our lives, unfortunately.
It's the lack of like being authentic, just being yourself. People just want to try to play around and try to push this more. I don't care what you think about me. You can like me or dislike me. It's gonna go one of the two ways. Ooh. I can't help you. I really can't help you to like me or dislike me. I'm just gonna be myself.
Exactly.
God made me this way. I'm always trying to be better. but I'm also not finna go over here and jump through hoops to be your best friend.
Man, say it again. That's a real truth. There's privileges in this thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
When I think sometimes people are intimidated when you know who you are.
Absolutely.
And they trying to figure out who you are.
Because they don't know who they are themselves. And
we're gonna stay on track because we got Thomas. You ain't gonna Buddha me out. we're gonna stay focused. This is what the Buddha stand for. Focus right here in the forehead.
Absolutely.
So you moved to Houston. You did Carolina. Mm-hmm. Now, when did you start kind of coming
towards this way?
Yeah. Or let me ask you this before it's even this way, because I don't know if comedy started before you got to California, so I don't want to zip past that. But you H-Town, Carolinas, and stuff like that. So you were in the South.
I graduated high school from A-Leaf Elsick, Southwest Houston. Shout out to the SWAT.
Okay.
And then I graduated high school. I joined the military.
Okay. I knew some military in there. What branch?
Navy and Army. Army Reserve.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Which one you want to do, bro?
Both of them. I did them both.
You did them both?
Yeah, I was in the Navy. I was like, damn, this shit sucks. So I went to the Army. I was like, oh, this is even worse. Like,
my dad was Navy.
Yeah.
Did you do Great Lakes?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, you came in my city then.
Yep. Ship 12.
Okay.
What, Division 288, I think. Yeah.
Okay. How many years did you serve the Navy?
4 years.
Oh, so you did your enlistment time?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Then you popped out of there, and then what did you do? Army Reserves?
Yeah, went over to the Army Reserves.
Okay. How long you do that for?
5 years, and then I went in.
So you went in early?
Yeah, 18, I went in at 17 19? Years old.
Fresh out the gate.
So a little bit about me. I was homeless at 16. So my senior year of high school, got into a big argument with my mom. Things weren't working out, so I left. Just realized I wanted to be a man, so I had to make that man decision.
Okay.
My father ended up taking me back to Houston. And once you become a man, you can't have two men living under the same roof. Oh. We
and I met your father, too.
Oh, yeah. He every bit of me, so that...
I was about to say, I'm every bit of him.
Yeah, I'm every bit of him. I get it honest, too, so... Mm-hmm. And both my parents, they're very prideful, strong-headed people. My mother, she was in the entertainment industry for 30 years.
Wow. What did she do?
She was a radio DJ and she did stand-up comedy.
Absolutely. No way.
That's where I found my love. Her and my dad, I've grown up my whole life laughing. So
that's good. So there was some laughter.
Yeah, I mean, you go
in
through,
the midst of it, right?
Everybody goes through pain and hardship. You can't sit here and cry and be like, man, my life was so... Everybody go through something.
I'm telling you.
So
make you break you.
Yeah, so... And I could have been broken. I'm 16 on my own, on the streets. I have no other choice. I could go gangbang. I could go sell drugs. I know I got a homeboy right now. I could have made a call and make 50 bands a month selling stuff. But do I want to go do that and be that person? Do I want to run around worrying about that stuff? Or I could join the military. I could still do the same stuff I did in the streets in the military.
Correct.
And the white man paying me. So, like, what's the
we
point?
did not ask that to be a part of the equation. It was perspective. This is perspective.
It's just
people.
a perspective. I'm just joking.
It is.
Yeah, but it's like you think about where you could go in life, and you think about what could happen, and it's like I know people I went to high school with, talented cats who went to prison. Dudes who are dead could have been something amazing, and it's like crazy because I'm 31, so. You just hit that age where you old enough to see a lot of life change, but you still young enough to still be treated like a kid.
Right. You're still in that progression.
Yeah.
As they say, sometimes sometimes people will decide when they want to be grown. They'll pick it up and put it down, that type of situation. Absolutely. So you had some early onset of challenges and character analysis of self kind of kicked in there, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I had to make a choice to grow up.
So you did 9 years military. So
yeah. That's why I went to the military.
Did the military kind of...
Absolutely. That's why I wanted to join the military. I've been begging to get into the military, and since I was 12, trying to go in the military academy, all that stuff. I realized I had a lot of anger at a very young age. And I realized I could recognize it, so why not put it to use?
Right. So what was your first space? The military was your first space of putting it to use?
To some extent. It was the first place where I could learn some discipline to put it to use.
And what did you do in the military?
I was a gunner's mate and military police.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I said I ain't gonna put no words in his mouth, but I said I have a feeling there's a gun in that mother. I swear to God,
say something like
there's
that.
a gun in that mother. Tom, man. Look, Thomas does comedy now, but I could actually see you pulling somebody over, and I think you still be kind of cool and collective.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But let him up.
I say it like this: you could try the game if you want to. I'm gonna be as nice as possible, but if I have to bring it there, you're not gonna like
Ooh, buddy. And how tall are you, Thomas? At least 6 feet.
Right, 6 feet. Right at 6 feet.
Yeah.
I'm not. See, I had a weird grow up process because I didn't know. The military helped me realize I was a leader. I didn't know I was a leader growing up. I always got put in leadership positions, but I always shied away from it. Mm-hmm. Whenever a big moment would happen, I would always just fumble it or fall back.
Wait a minute, when big moments, you would fall back?
Yeah, I would do something to self-sabotage myself. Like, prime example, I was a track star running in high school, right? Freshman year.
I can see them gazelle legs.
Oh, I was a monster. You couldn't catch me.
Let me tell y'all something. Thomas's legs. You're actually pretty evenly proportioned. You know how some people have either short torsos and they have longer legs, or longer torsos and shorter legs. You kind of even kill.
Yeah, I got lucky. I got the good gene pool.
Okay. Yeah, you look like you burned them, boy.
I used to.
What did you run?
People. I ran at 800 in a mile. And
so you had some endurance too.
Oh yeah, I could run fast and for a long time.
That's that. Sound like police practice.
Oh yeah, all day.
Not necessarily stopping, but running from. You know what I mean? No pun intended. So you did that high school.
Yeah, and then
so when you did your military fit, you was straight.
None of the stuff as far as the physical stuff was hard. It was the mental. Mm-hmm. In the military, they drive, or at that time, I don't know how it is now, but I know at that time they drive home really quick that you with a bunch of grown men. So you're not here to play around. And they teach you pretty quick that there's no time to, well, I don't want to. You better get over there and do what I just told you to do. It's going to be a problem.
Right.
You could get somebody killed playing around.
Correct.
I remember my first day on the boat. I'm 17. I just turned 18. And the senior chief, he puts us, and it's this thing called the slew arm davit. You put a boat in the water. But they got this little spring. If you snap it the wrong way, it could kill everybody on the boat. Yes. You know what? I remember. Don't talk about me. Film. I remember seeing it in a movie. Yeah, absolutely.
And it hurt a guy really, really bad.
Oh yeah. I
don't think it might have killed him on the movie.
It could snap. Immediately could decapitate
somebody.
All 6 people. So
Jesus Christ.
That's my first day in the boat in the fleet. On the boat, that's my first responsibility.
Ooh.
At 17 years old, I just graduated. I was just at high school with my high school sweetheart at the prom. Now
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like I'm over here,
grown man,
doing real man shit, and don't mess it up because you might kill somebody. And if you kill somebody, now it's your fault. So figure it out, get it done. We're gonna show you once and figure it out. And that I appreciate that type of stuff. As scary as it was for me, I appreciate it. It taught me how to just calm down and stay cool. Mm-hmm. I always been a cool and calm, collected kind of person for the most part until I get mad. When's
your birthday?
December 4th. Yeah.
Sag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got it on my arm and all that.
It ain't nothing to play with, honey.
Yeah, and I try to be. How would you say it? For me to be such a pleasant person, for me to get mad,
I'm the same way. You took it too far.
Yeah,
you pushed and you brought that thunder on your head now.
And
now the wrath is coming.
And I'm not gonna pull back.
At all. It's dangerous. Like don't do it.
Yeah,
I understand fully.
I'll pray for you.
I think it's a Libra Sagittarius. It's a couple certain signs. We just kind of had those simmered type of. It's simmering, baby. Let it simmer. Don't let it flame up, man. It's horrible.
Alone, man.
Exactly.
And that was what the military did. It helped me get that out. I had a beast that I knew I needed to get out. From child abuse, anger, neglect, mommy issues. Everything. I needed the military to get that out. Unfortunately, with that, I mean, I definitely messed up. 2 marriages?
No.
And I got 2 baby mothers. And
Thomas, was you dating like a dyke?
Yeah.
I couldn't help myself. Y'all. I'm sorry.
It wasn't all my fault. Like, I don't know, it was my fault. I'll be honest. I wasn't prepared.
I don't even know why I felt like I needed to do that. I knew I could do it to you.
I wasn't prepared for what they did, like how people reacted to black skin overseas. Like,
so were you in interracial relationships?
My first and my most recent relationship are interracial.
Okay, you're a parent, so are your kids interracially?
My second son is interracial. He's Puerto Rican, Mexican, and black, and then my first son is black, 100% black.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have some interesting conversations in that household. How old are they, Thomas?
8 and 3. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is the big brother the baby black child?
Yeah. He's
the baby black child, and then the other baby is the little baby mixture child.
Mm-hmm. My little man.
Your little man.
Yeah.
But you had 2 boys.
Yep, my 2 little boys.
Yeah. See, the good thing is you are a comic, so you can have some easy conversations.
Absolutely.
Freely, without fail.
I got lucky.
But you got to prepare them.
Yeah, both my parents are very blunt.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you say it? With my parents, how'd you say it? They didn't hold nothing back.
Right.
It didn't. It sucked as a kid, but as an adult, you appreciate it.
Yes.
Cause
straight shooters.
Yeah, very straight shooters.
My mother too, straight shooter.
My dad would be quick to tell. My mom and my dad would be like, "We're not finna support no pipe dreams. Sit your ass down. If you really want to do it, go do it."
Right.
So,
don't half-ass it.
Yeah, and don't talk about it. Just do it.
Right.
If you think, so when I decided to do
Give
comedy,
me some.
Oh yeah.
I met your dad, so I could feel
he don't
that.
play that. He don't play that
at all. You don't just look like him.
I had no choice but to grow like him, but I'm appreciative.
T Mays, shouts out the first T Mays, and that's another thing. I'm just telling you business. Yeah, so truthfully, you're a junior, a second, a third.
I'm the third.
Okay.
And my oldest is the fourth.
See there.
And we keeping it
alive.
We're gonna try to.
Okay. Look, your new name. Hey, what's up, Trey? I got you, Trey.
That nickname. Trey.
I got you, Trey. Can you hoop? You can play basketball?
Not no more.
Can you shoot?
I can shoot.
Oh, I'm about to say I can't call you Trey, Thomas. You can't shoot, bro.
I can dunk too.
I will take it back. I will promise you, I'll take it back. But like you say, and you over here throwing the ball like this, I'm like, no, we're gonna call you double up.
Bro, you airball hard as hell.
Like the basket is right there, sir.
How you that tall? You can't shoot.
Oh my God. Did the ball just hit you in your eye? Basketballs is pretty big, sir. How did it hit you in your eye? I'm sorry, honey. Okay, go ahead. So you've been married a few times.
Yeah, twice.
Been married twice. You got a couple babies now.
Yeah.
So I love the grown man aspect of what you've been you've been stepping into and
absolutely
and holding your own in that right.
I would just say I was a young boy trying to become a man. Mm-hmm. I never had no problem taking man responsibility. I've had to since I was 16. So
I get that.
When you learn, all right. So 16, I learned that I was on my own. Mm-hmm. That's a quick lesson to learn. You learn that at as a young boy, you learn that at like 8. Right. But for 16 to know for sure I ain't got nobody else, and I ain't had nobody since 16. Mm-hmm. I'm appreciative of where I'm at right now. Yeah, I can't say I'm happy where I'm at. Mm-hmm.
But it makes your life. It makes we talk about the things that we have that challenges us or puts us in these situations in life, but the offset of them, they also make us who we become.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I'm very appreciative of my experience. Everything that's been going on in life, I'm very appreciative of it. Like I said, I've been to 24 countries.
Nice. Military did a lot for you, right? Yeah.
It made me a man, and I'm appreciative of that. And it gave me the stepping stones to step past people. Mm-hmm. In comedy, we were talking about it before. Comedy is entertainment is a very political game.
Exactly.
Thankfully, I grew up watching my mom navigate it. Mm-hmm. So I learned, if you just mind your business, you're great.
Hark. But you know what? And the other thing is that, comedy is all about the personality.
Absolutely.
So I think if people understand that each one of us is given an opportunity to be our best selves, and if we understand that, it'll carry us so much further.
Absolutely.
For you, go ahead. You was about to say something.
Yeah, you're always supposed to be trying to be better. Like,
yeah.
I'm the type of person I could kill a room and listen to the recording and be mad as hell about 3 jokes that nobody didn't hit. Mm-hmm. But I'm mad as hell that they didn't hit. So now I'm trying to figure out how I can make that lady that was gasping like cry because she can't breathe.
Correct.
Like that. Now I'm
You're trying to have an aching.
Yeah.
Hanging over.
I had one lady go in labor at one of my shows.
Oh no, Thomas.
And ever since then, I've been like trying to work on it. I'm like, if I see a pregnant lady, I'm like, I got it.
You are not over here trying to snatch her umbilical cord, sir.
You're gonna laugh till this baby comes.
Oh, freaky Jason. Did your water break?
That's a stat stacker.
Give me give me 5 more. If she ain't leaking yet, hold on. I ain't give you the punchline yet, homie.
I want to see the plug fall out. Get the mucus plug.
Okay. Is that placenta? All right, we're ready.
I see your foot. There we go. All right.
That's my time.
I'm done with the show. Thank you.
I hate you. I hate you today, sir. Oh my God. Some things that we strive for. See how people can be dark and you don't even know it? No pun intended. But you see what happens over here?
Yeah, you gotta have fun. Oh, oops, my bad.
What did I tell you? Sound effects and all. Yep. I'm telling you. So when you got to the point of, going through the military time period and stuff like that, when did comedy enter your life? Like when did that, for you, because I already knew you've been exposed to it. So, but when did you make that
decision to step on stage?
Yeah. When and where? Where were you?
I was here in San Diego.
Okay. Military brought you to San Diego.
Yeah.
In California.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
okay.
My second relationship was falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Like my PTSD's acting up.
Okay.
I'm trying to get help, but nobody's listening. So I'm depressed, and I just needed something. I needed an outlet.
Right.
And at that point, I was ready to just end the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at my wit's
end, yeah.
And I'm doing Lyft one day, and this dude named I can't remember his name, Adam Love. There we go.
Okay.
He meets me. We driving at the Lyft point, and he asked for a ride. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a comedian, because I've been thinking about doing that." He's like, "Oh, I got a room." So I go to his open mic, and it's 3
people. Where was
people
it?
in the crowd.
San Diego?
Yeah, here in San Diego, the Zoe
Okay.
Lounge.
Okay.
It's defunct now, but it was a beautiful room.
Okay.
It was a good room, and it was 3 people in the room, and it was Kevin Davis. You had him here. Yeah.
KD.
Walter Ford and Cedro.
Wow.
3 comics. These are 3 people from here in San Diego, and they're all sitting there watching me. Oh, and Bilal Young. And we all, I do my first set, and I get a simple chuckle on stage, and I had a whole, it changed my life. I was like, okay, yeah, this is what I should have been.
Lane.
Yeah, like I had never felt so a click like that in my life. I don't even know how to explain it. It was just a click. I was trash. I was horrible on stage, but it was the
But you
peace
felt the
I felt.
connection.
Yeah, I had never felt that type of
You
peace.
know what I'm going to tell you? And I don't know if I've ever verbalized this, but I think that for me, when I think about comedy, 2 things stand out to me. Freedom and this family feeling.
Absolutely.
And I feel it from the dimension of the audience. And then I feel it from the dimension of even interacting with comics.
Absolutely.
Right? So it just gives this forge.
It's like, it reminds me of track and field almost, because it's an individual sport, but we all going for the same goal.
Like in basketball.
Yeah,
it's that same. I can understand that, and I can see that correlation because, depending on what you're doing in track, it's individually. If you're running, marathons or relay, then it's more than you.
But the relay is the show, and you trying to pass that show off.
Right, you still got to carry that baton.
Exactly.
And you got to be ready to hand it off.
It's
kind of like the mic, you know what I'm saying? You got to hand it off. But when you're on your stretch, you gotta stick your chest out, pull them knees up, bro, because you got a section of what you got to strive to get.
Pull it in from the back, and it's you don't ever mind how hard. Like, you'll do some shows in comedy where like every comic has just done everything they could to piss this crowd off, and now you got to go on stage and do 15 minutes.
The set just ache them up.
They're just bombing, and you just like, bro, why would you say that? Like, this is clearly you got a room full of church people, and you talking about that one time you had an orgy with your mom. We could go sit your weird behind.
Oh yeah, I've been in some spaces. Like, there was a comic I was in this space, and they was talking about sucking and plucking, and I was like, the babies are sitting right there.
It's literally kids looking right in your face. Like, oh, time and place, bro, time and place. And now you got to bring that back. Get the people who pissed off and alienated to calm down. And like, I remember I moved to Houston because like right after I started comedy, I saw the scene out here is a little tougher to really get a lot of stage time as a developing comic at the time.
Right.
So, and I needed to get away from San Diego. I needed a mental cleanse. So I went back home. I went to Houston. And
how is that going from San Diego to Houston?
It's a totally different game.
It's kind of like Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, when you have a lot of cultural faces of difference. Yeah. You know, San Diego has a vastness.
Yes.
But Houston, Atlanta, there's a huge population, especially urban comedy. It's a huge culture shift and difference versus San Diego. So how did that? So the first time you did comedy, how long ago was that?
That was January 9th of 2019.
19?
Yeah.
So it's been 5 years ago?
Was it 5 years? I think 19. 5 years. Dang. Oh, yeah, 5 years.
So it's been 5 years.
Yeah,
okay, so 2019, right before COVID.
Yeah.
Then you went to Houston. How long did you stay in Houston?
I stayed in Houston for a year.
Okay. So you rock comedy while you were there?
Every day of the week, 5 to 6 times a night.
Let me ask you something, Thomas. Do you find it to be, especially being African American, do you find it harder to perform in front of, especially if you're dealing with more urban comedy? Is it harder for you, standing before your peers that's generally within the same race capacity that you're in versus?
At first, yeah. Because when you're a brand new comic, you're not yourself on stage. Nobody is. You're searching and trying to figure out how to connect. The first 3 years, you don't know who you are. You really don't. Like, you're trying to figure out how to be yourself on stage and stop trying to project this person that you're not.
Right.
So
I remember, like Rodney Perry told me, he said, you find your voice.
Yeah.
You have to find your voice.
Kevin, he was like, man, stop worrying about trying to imitate people. You're going to do it for a while, but just learn your voice. When it happens, it's going to feel beautiful. You're not even going to realize how it happened. It's just going to start riding. And I didn't know what that meant as a brand new comic. So, like, urban rooms, like, they want authentic comedy. They don't want you to go up there trying to pretend to be somebody.
Right.
So if you go in there faking the funk, they gonna peep that, they sniff it out immediately. And they just not finna laugh. Now they finna make you. Now you finna work twice as hard.
You finna suffer through it.
Yep. And
how much more minute time I got?
Yeah.
Nobody's got the light.
It'd be where she be like, and I said a joke, and a bam. I only got a 3-minute set, and I'm still bombing. This is horrible. Like, and I remember I bombed so bad. Speaking of my dad, on his birthday.
Oh, no. You told Daddy.
Yeah, he came up. It's in Houston. I'm 6 months into comedy. I'm like excited just to tell people I'm on it. I'm enjoying it. So I want people to see what I love. I shouldn't have did that, but I needed the lesson. So I go up there.
Because your daddy is not going to lie to you.
And the people didn't either.
I can see him. Son. I can see it.
He's like, son, you should.
Sure you want to do this?
You should have saw it. I did 3 minutes. I bombed horribly. I get off stage, and this comic, his name was Justo or Just One. He go on stage and he commenced to roasting my ass. He tore me up for 15 minutes and did me something. Had folk getting up, crunching their stomachs. You ever seen the Negro stand up, walk in a circle laugh? That I had folks doing that. He was getting me so bad in front of my dad on his birthday.
After you done bomb.
He was like, you could tell a nigga who ain't been to the hood. Oh, Urkel, look at that. I was like, damn.
Oh, he rolled out. He ain't have to do you like that. But do you still talk to him? You know he is?
He's still in Houston doing his thing, taking off.
Okay.
But I appreciated that. I genuinely appreciated that roast because it was like, okay, that's a opportunity to learn. Stop coming up here trying to perpetrate something I'm not. Just be myself.
Exactly. It snatched your back, didn't it?
Oh, snatched me right back.
It snatched your back. That's what that was.
I remember, a week later, he sees me again at an open mic. He's like, dang, you still on stage?
Okay.
I was like, man, you roasted me, but it's comedy. I mean, I should have known what I was walking into.
Exactly.
Like, if you in a room full of comedians whose job is to make fun of stuff, do something that's embarrassing. We all gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Free your mind,
Yep.
and the rest is following. I'm telling you.
And we gonna get on your ass.
It's over with. It's what they call a rap.
Yeah.
It's like what you say, what you do.
It's
It's the inevitable. So the best thing about it is when you learn how to laugh at yourself, it'll free you up so much.
You don't care no more.
It'll free you up so much.
Like I remember, when my first marriage ended. Right.
Mm-hmm.
She tried to tell everybody I was cheating. And people were like, "You're such a piece of shit." I was like, "Okay, you mad and your man cheating too? Shut your goofy." Like I was cheating with the nigga. Like I'm sitting here thinking this, but I'm not saying. But I'm just like,
don't let me unleash.
Like you really want?
Do you really want to do
like,
this?
Like whatever. And I just laugh at it.
I understand.
Because look, everybody always wants to fake the funk.
Okay.
Your 20s is you faking the funk. That's
Exactly.
what everybody's doing, is faking it and trying to pretend they don't know what reality is.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And then you hit your 30s and you start to catch a little bit of the reality.
Mm-hmm.
People in their 40s understand reality.
You start seeing people moving differently.
Exactly.
You're like, wait a minute, that Joker told me. That used to be, I thought that boy was my boy. Man, this Joker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
People do simple stuff like in comedy. It's so funny because you learn to stop telling certain people about your success because it sounds like you're bragging to them.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned I had to change who I was hanging out with because when I'm around the person who's telling me, "Oh yeah, man, I'm about to go on tour, do this right here. They just gave me this. I'm going to this festival." All I'm gonna do is big up you.
I'm telling you. I'm like, that's what's up.
I'm proud of you. What are you talking? What?
Yeah. Like literally, the first show we did here in Temecula, I had booked Nick Flair and K-Dot.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to Nick Flair, K-Dot.
Yep.
And we a couple weeks in, and K-Dot hits me up and said, "Sonny, yo, I got to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I got an opportunity. I'm about to, go ahead and do this thing. I'm opening this, I'm being put on the show, Tommy Davidson." I said, "Do your shit."
Exactly.
I will see you. We're going to catch up.
Exactly.
Do your shit.
Go make your money. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why
Like, what you
apologizing for?
No. And so, and here's a tip hat to Kevin. Kevin stepped in and became that space and placement for her segment.
That was still
and Kevin and I had met up. It was just like perfect time. It was just like a perfect form of synchronized swimming or something, because she hit me up and I had just met Kevin, and Kevin just was like, "No problem, I'm gonna put you right there," and it was beautiful. It just worked out really nicely. But it's just those moments and times like you're talking about, and in this game you never know when something may happen.
No, not at all.
So you got to be mindful. You need to be ready. I think you need to be conscientious, and most importantly, watch how you handle people.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
I treat everybody with the utmost respect. Simply
Absolutely.
because I don't care what you can give me. I just want to treat you with respect, because if you're talking to me and acting crazy with me, I'm probably going to say something to you.
Right.
So to avoid the issue, I treat you with respect. You should treat me with respect.
That's it.
In this industry, you do get the folks, like I said, they'll look at you and walk right off like you don't exist.
Right.
You get the folk who ignore you like you ain't there. I don't care. You could do that. That's your character.
I'm still going to be who I am.
Yeah.
It ain't going to slow it down.
I just
That's
know.
It. You know who you are.
Yeah.
So you just move accordingly.
And what I'm gonna do? Go and protest you and talk about you on the internet? Like,
no need.
That's stupid. It's a waste of time.
There's no need.
You know what? That's not my lane. God told me that ain't my path. I need to go kick this door open.
Correct.
It'll open.
I ain't mad. I am not mad. When do you feel like, when you said that, the point of finding your voice, when do you think that clicked for you? Like, how far in did you get to that point and you felt like your voice clicked in?
I officially feel like it was like my real cadence came in about a year ago.
Right. So about 4 years almost in.
Yeah, 4 years. And
how often were you performing at this point?
As much as I could. I had my second son was just born, so I had to take care of father duties, and that's more important. As much as I love comedy, I got to take care of my family first and make sure he's straight.
Right.
But
and now, are you full-time comedy now?
Yes, I took the step into full-time February this year.
Word. And so 6 months,
absolutely.
7 months now.
Absolutely. And
8 months now. We're in October.
Yep.
Damn, this year been flying, bro.
Super fast.
Yeah. And
now I'm a paid regular at National Lampoon's Yellow Door.
Word in San Diego.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Brand new comedy club. They one of their first paid regulars, and I'll be going up there. It'll help them open up in New York, so that'll be fun.
Word.
I got a lot of opportunities that are coming in that weren't there before.
Mm-hmm. That's putting in that work, baby. Keeping your head down, putting that work in.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna have you on the stage in Temecula, October 16th at Shooters Temecula Bar and Grill.
Absolutely.
Sonny's LouddMouth Comedy presents.
Yes, sir.
Thomas Mays.
Absolutely.
He gonna do his thing.
And your stomach gonna hurt.
Hard cramp. Not because you got a boo-boo, but it's gonna be a hard cramp. So you and Josh Cedar. So shout out to Josh Cedar.
Absolutely.
And
she's hilarious.
she is. I'm excited about this lineup too, man. This is like thunder after thunder after. It's like a thunderstorm every month.
Absolutely.
Bam. Third Wednesday thunderstorm.
Don't give them a chance to breathe
at all. But do not come up in there having no babies. I'm telling you now, we are not ready or prepared for that. I ain't pulling up no placenta. I ain't wiping up no afterbirth. I ain't doing none of that.
Matter of fact, y'all better have a pregnancy convention at the comedy show.
Y'all go down to San Diego with Thomas. The National Lampoon can handle that better than I can. Bro, I remember the one time I really thought about possibly trying to do the birth thing.
Yeah.
And I got a book, and they showed the graphic. Baby, I saw that head come out. I said, "Oh no, I ain't doing this."
I saw both my sons get born. The first one was
Did you pass
naturally.
out?
No, actually.
Did you get lightheaded?
I cried. Yeah, that's all I did. I just cried.
Bitch, no, I'm just kidding. That's so cool, man.
That's all I did.
It.
I just cried, and then my first son.
I know it's got to be beautiful. I know it has to be beautiful.
It's beautiful and shocking. Like,
it was very shocking.
You see that to grow like that, but I didn't look all the way down. The doctor said don't look down. Cause
I'm pretty sure you probably would have passed out.
Yeah, I looked for a second. I was like, oh shit.
Okay. The natural, something that's amazing, but it's
a beautiful.
My brain
moment.
Is graphic. I'm just like, I don't know. That's a
like
whole nother conversation, Thomas. We're on the time limit.
That 6 months that they be telling you gotta wait. You look down, you gonna wait that 6 months. You gonna feel bad. You're like, look,
I'm not going in there.
She need that.
I'm not going in there.
You be looking at your son different, like little nigga. I don't know if I like you like that, fam.
Trespasser. Infiltrating.
And then
fetus. No.
Don't be like a father who done upset the mom and you done gave her a son. Now she got a version of you that ain't never hurt her and love her unconditionally.
Man, don't be getting over here philosophical for the love of comedy,
man.
sir.
Like, goodness gracious, man.
I love Thomas. Thomas is very intellectual, guys. I feel like I'm gonna cheat you today because I really, we're gonna continue this evening. This is why we're gonna wrap this up.
Absolutely.
Because we're getting ready to go to For the Love of Comedy Mixer tonight at Shooters Bar and Grill, which is a comedy industry meetup tonight. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
And we're squeezing all of this in, so we're literally gonna tear down and head over there because literally my guests will be walking in the door in 35 minutes and we gotta go. So Thomas, tell people how they can follow you.
Y'all can follow me on Facebook, Thomas Mays, and also on Instagram, T Riddles, TRIDDLZ.
Word. Yeah, do you have a website or anything like that?
I do have a YouTube, and I'm working on my site right now.
Okay, tell me your YouTube.
My YouTube is Thomas Mays Comedy.
Okay, perfect. All right, y'all. Man, Thomas, thank you so much for coming, man.
Sonny. Thank you.
And make sure y'all come and see this, brother. October 16th, Shooters, Temecula Bar and Grill. Thomas Mays, Josh Cedar.
It's a guaranteed laugh.
Hosted by Mr. Kevin Davis, the Marina Comedy. This is going to be a great reunion for you guys.
I can't wait to see Kevin.
I can't wait, man.
He ain't seen me since I first started. He's going to be
oh my God, this is going to be so fantastic. I love it. See, that's what I'm here for. I'm just the conduit. That's it. I'm just here. I'm just here, man. I'm just here. All right, y'all. We're getting up out of here. All right. Thank you, Thomas.
No worries. God
all right,
bless
y'all. Bless.
You're listening to the LouddMouth Radio Network.
What up, everybody? This is Sonny, your LouddMouth of Comedy. I got something to share with you guys. You listening? Check it out. Sonny's LouddMouth Comedy Presents is coming to what? Shooters Bar and Grill of Temecula. We're doing comedy and karaoke every third Wednesday live comedy event, right? We're doing open mic, featured comics, and we're topping it off with karaoke. Now, this is the best part. I need you to get your tickets. We're doing advance tickets. and table reservations. We're not doing anything at the door, which means you need to get your tickets. And you need to go to where? LouddMouthComedy.com. That's LOUDDMOUTH, LouddMouthComedy.com, all together. Get your tickets. Tell the homies. You can get you some reservations for tables, seating. Also, listen, if you are a comic, or maybe you do spoken word, or you might sing or something like that, you want to take part in the open mic, I need you to go to LouddMouthComedy.com and get your opportunity to get registered and signed up for the open mic. It's limited spaces. Don't let me tell you I didn't tell you ahead of advance. Now you gotta do this in advance, right? And you need to be registered well in advance, okay? So you need to go to LouddMouthComedy.com. Uncontrollable laughter, great food, drinks, and a comfortable atmosphere. I can't wait to see you.